Hello, love. And I'm back. We're here to do tarot in the shadows. So beautiful night, beautiful light. And welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Yes. We're at the very beginning on the day of this recording of the 2023 Lionsgate portal. So if you're here, yay, it's by divine design. But we're going to do a regular tarot in the shadows session. So we will see what comes out of these cards with the messages, what Spirit want to talk about. Okay, remember that shadows tends to be where we talk about the stuff that we don't want to look at, or that's scary, or the hidden stuff. Stuff we rather hide. I don't want nobody to know that. I don't want nobody to know that. But there's benefit in looking into it. So, let's see. What is the energy? What's the message right now? Bearing in mind that we're at the Lionsgate portal. So what I'm hearing is, whenever you find this message, because it's being recorded on the Lionsgate portal, understand that you yourself are in alignment with major transformation right now. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Like, you've got major transformation happening in your life. I heard, and things are gonna get better. Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard, and things are gonna get better. So whenever you find this, somebody say, it ain't nowhere near no Lionsgate portal. It ain't nowhere near no August when I found this message. That's okay. The energy that is happening right now for the world is happening for you right now. That's why you've been guided to this message at this time. Melinda, broken heart fairy, healing from heartache. Healing from heartache coming out, okay? Card number 36, 3 is the Empress, 6 is the Lovers. Empress is Taurus and Libra energy. The moon is at the last phase of Taurus during the time of this recording for our Lionsgate portal. And then the Lovers is Gemini energy. So anybody with Taurus, Libra, and Gemini in your chart, oh yeah, there's definitely something here for you. The message is healing from heartache. About the Melinda broken heart fairy. Here she comes to gather up your heart's sore pieces and place a sweet bandage on the place that is most wounded. And this one tender gesture does more to heal you than could 1,000 years of therapy. It's time for small kindnesses to be received, for you to know that the little gifts of friendship and sweetness are the ones that will assist you most at this time. Allow yourself to be treated gently, to be attended to with kindness, and to be hugged. Allow yourself to accept that this is a time when you need to take good care of yourself. You are healing and on the mend, but do not undo her medicine by forcing yourself to hurry up and get over it. The Melinda broken heart fairy speaks. You have been hurt, and this heart feels bruised to me. It may have been what is called a lover's quarrel or unrequited love. It may have been a breakup, and it may be that an adventure in love has turned harsh. But I'm here to help you mend, and I will not let your broken heart bleed. I will wash, clear, heal, balance, and place the bandage over the wound, protect, and send you the healing that means deep, restful sleep and peace return to you. I want you to take it easy on the path of love for now. Soon you'll feel your vitality return, but for now, it's a time of rest. When you have a heartache, it's important to treat yourself well. Take time away from the flurry of shoulds you are so often confronted with. Why not take some time to snuggle on the couch with a favorite old movie and have a sniffle? Have a long, comforting bath, and be sure to make a promise to let yourself close out. Hold on. Read that again. Have a long, comforting bath, and be sure to make a promise to yourself to let close people who are worthy of your love. It is not about being bitter or guarded, but you are a sensitive and tender, sweet being, and some people are just not. So now is not the time for harshness. Soft blankets, sweet dreams, long baths, and a reduction of harsh energy are around you are the best. Then the mend broken heart fairy can fly in to soothe you. You will feel her presence, and she will lift the pain until all that's left is sweet, gentle wisdom. So there's been some heartache and heartbreak in this experience that's been sitting underneath the surface. Okay, it's been sitting there just marinating. I brought the tea leaf fortune cards out to do with our reading tonight for this session of shadows. So let's get these out the box and get them popping. And let's see, what's the message at this time, please and thank you. Let's get some shuffles on these. How you doing? How was your day? How was your weekend? How you feeling? How's your mental? How's your energy? Yeah, these things are important. So look at these. Okay. So anywhere where you've been dealing with a broken heart and you haven't really talked about it, there's a healing that's here for you. Okay. This Lionsgate portal, I see mending things that have felt broken in the past. So it's important for you right now to really focus your mind, your words, and your feelings into the beautiful things that you'd like to see more of in your future in the days to come. The days, weeks, months, and years, I heard. The days, weeks, months, and years. Be more specific. I'm like, okay. So that it will apply to the days, weeks, months, and years to come. I heard, what are some of the things you'd like to see more of in the days to come? And then do it for the weeks to come. And then do it for the years to come. What are the factors for this Tarot in the Shadows session, please? What are some of the factors that, what do we got going on here? More? I heard yes, more. Okay. What is going on? All right. That's it. Okay. So, bottom of the deck, what do we have? The pail, time to get out of a situation. It's spilled. It can't be put back in. It's not going to just be corrected. It's spilled. Once liquid is spilled, it goes into the ground. It spreads everywhere. It's no good no more. So what do we have? You know you've overcome a lot of obstacles and challenges on one side of the table. And you know you've overcome a lot of troubles and accusations that people have thrown your way. People have accused you of being a certain way, and that's not your truth. Yeah. That brought a lot of problems in. Let me see what else. The tortoise. Slowly but surely, honey, you know you're getting ahead. Is the tortoise your spirit animal? Okay. Let's see what we have on the other side of the table. The camel. Persevere and you will overcome problems. If you keep going forward, slow and steady like that tortoise, you will overcome these problems like this camel. Every time I see the camel card, do you have camels in your house? Is that one of your adornments that you keep around the house? Is a camel your spirit animal? Okay. Are you from Egypt? Are you Egyptian? Egyptian lover. Is that your favorite song from the freestyle era? Okay. Egyptian lover is for somebody. One thing about the camel, though, one hump or two, it carries its own water on its back. And if you know, like I know, water is love and spirit energy. So the thing about the camel is it makes itself responsible for love, right? That's part of the spirit messages that I'm hearing. Making you got enough water, you got enough love, you got enough positivity to really sustain yourself. You're not looking, look, you carry your own water in the desert. When it dry out there and ain't nobody got no love for you and ain't nobody got no spirit for you, you got your own spirit, you got your own love. You know how to get yourself through those dry times is what I hear. What else? The skull. Hidden secrets can harm you. Hidden secrets can harm you. Interesting. Somebody thinks they can. Somebody from your past, whoever this was surrounding this broken heart, thinks that they can hurt you with something that they know. Oh, Lord. And the quill, get back to the basics. Hold on, but you already started writing a new story. I heard you already started writing a new story. Yeah. So I see somebody here like you have done a lot to overcome past cycles. This skull is talking about past cycles and how you've overcome them. The quill was a writing tool. So what it's giving me is you've rewritten the old narrative of your life. Some of you literally scripted out a situation for yourself that you would like to see. That was a good idea. Yeah, I heard that was a great idea. It was time to get out of a situation with somebody who wanted you to carry all the weight. You were the only one bringing in the love in the situation. That thing had to go. Okay, that person needed to get back to the basics. They have a lot of hidden secrets in their own consciousness. Okay, they really can harm them if they don't learn to embrace their reality, embrace their truth, embrace where they're at so that they can do something to shift their energy. That's not our problem. We ain't really too worried about what other people are doing right now, is what I'm hearing. What's more important to us is you have dealt with these situations, you're moving forward. You may be feeling like you can't hardly get nowhere. It's like, damn, I feel like I take 2 steps forward and 1 step back every time. Or is it 1 step forward and 2 steps back? I don't know. I'm okay with taking 2 steps forward and 1 step back as long as I got a forward momentum. I heard, okay. I brought out my supernatural tarot because I'm still working with it because I'm freaking loving it. And it's shadow, so why not? Let's get a tarot spread popping here. Thank you, Norma Jean, for moderating. Try heap in the house. Let me see. What's the message at this time? And then I did bring some more other oracle cards out. So we'll definitely be taking a look at some more oracle messages. Yeah, somebody made some accusations against you. And, they tried to assert that you were not worthy of something, that you were not deserving of something. That really broke your heart. Because all those accusations, I heard that was lies. That was lies. The devil is a lie. I heard the devil is a lie. Okay. I heard, get behind me, Satan. Somebody tried to ruin your reputation, ruin your good name in some sort of way, accusing you of something. I heard this person was in your family. Oh, did somebody try to do some bone magic here? Feathers and skulls. Oh, wow. I also see with the feather and the quill. The quill is a feather, right? So one of the things I'm seeing is with this quill and this skull is, hold on, you got support from the hidden realms, from the ancestors to help you push forward at this time. They know that when you're getting to the end of the journey and you got to be the whole pack camel and carry all your stuff and bring your own water, your own love, and your own spiritual game, that can get a little overwhelming. Sometimes you get tired, you get exhausted. It's a lot to do all that for yourself, but that you're doing it well. I heard that you're doing it well. Yeah, I heard anywhere where there was curses, hexes, or family karma situations, black magic that somebody tried to do against you, well, they're going to have a hard time as all that shit is going right back to them. Somebody tried to curse you in love. Somebody tried to curse you in money because they didn't like the way it was. They felt, they didn't like the way it was. Like I said, they tried to lie. They tried to ruin your reputation. Again, I'm here. And we don't really give a damn about what they're doing. We don't. What we are concerned with at this time is moving on from this broken heart. That's why the mending a broken heart fairy is here. Somebody here, you let yourself get a little bit hard. Yeah, you got a little bit hard because of some of the hurts that you've experienced in love connections, whether they were with family or friends or with romantic lovers. But I see that this broken heart fairy is here because it's okay. Your heart is not supposed to be hard. We want your heart to be still pumping and, expanding, still flowing. You know what I'm saying? Still, I'm hearing the word pliable. Doesn't that mean, what does pliable mean? I heard the word pliable and they screaming it at me. So let me just look at the word pliable. I feel like that means you can reform it. But let's see, pliable. Easily bent and flexible. It's okay for your heart to be pliable, but at the same time, not just to anything. I heard not just to anything. So let me see. What's the energy? What's happening in the shadows? What's happening? Why is the Mend a Broken Heart Fairy here? Show me more about this Mend a Broken Heart Fairy. Mend a Broken Heart Fairy. The Ace of Spades comes out with the Ace of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Okay, so what this is telling me is that first off, you found the truth. You found the truth about where you were staying stuck in a situation. You weren't willing to face this truth at one point in time, but you finally did find the truth. This truth, when you realize this truth, you step into the power, and with that truth, with that awareness, you become empowered with your creative thought and word, both with the powers of creation and destruction. That's what I heard, but both with the powers of creation and destruction. Yeah. So the truth was there. You just didn't want to see it. And you were like, no, but it's going to do this. You were very, very determined to have a very specific outcome in this situation. And now it's like, okay, just as determined as you were to have a specific outcome in that situation, now recognizing the truth about it, you're just as determined to heal your heart, to improve your own condition. Yeah. Yeah. So your heart is still pliable, yes, shapeable, able to be, in other words, it's expanding, and it's like you adjust the way you are according to the situation. It's like act accordingly, you love accordingly in these situations, you act accordingly in these situations. If that's the situation, let me see what's your energy in this. Your energy in this is the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands. You're defending yourself. You're protecting yourself. You know you got something else you need to do, and you're protecting that. You're defending you and yours. You take care of your family, and you're taking care of yourself. You're taking care of your energy and everything that's yours. You're holding yourself accountable. You're holding yourself accountable. I can't blame them, because if I blame them, I'm just disempowering myself. It's not their fucking fault. I'm the one that saw it and still allowed it. Oh, dang. But that's empowering. And because from that place, you have all the power to decide what else comes, right? So let's see what's on the other side of the table energy. Other side of the table energy, I had two cards fall out. And it's the Five of Cups with the Emperor. So there's an Emperor who is in regrets. Oh my gosh, this sounds like the last reading I just did recently here. And it was just some random reading. And it turned out to be a twin flame reading. Because here's that Emperor, that's the Divine Masculine sitting in regrets. The Divine Masculine is sitting in regrets and sorrows because, you know, they feel guilty because they didn't protect what they had. They had something that felt like paradise. It felt like magic. They didn't protect it, okay? Also, the Emperor speaks to me as God, quote unquote, God sometimes too. A protective force. It's a father energy. You know, the Emperor is the father. It's the husband. It's the provider. It's the protector. It's the muscle, baby. So, you know, somebody here, they have regret because they were in the position of being the provider, the protector, the defender. And then they didn't do that. They didn't do that. They regret that. They wish they had done different. This is happening in the shadow. All right. But you know your truth and you're defending yourself and you're protecting what's yours. So let me see what's happening in your physical experience right now. How is this playing out in your physical experience right now? With the Four of Swords, you're in chill and heal mode. Yes, you are in chill and heal mode, which makes perfect sense with the Mend a Broken Heart Fairy here. Let me see what's going on with your emotions. With your emotions, the Two of Swords. You're trying to stay up out of your head and up out of your feelings right now. There's some emotions that you're trying to not look at. You're really Focus on redirecting your point of view. Yeah. Let me see. What is this obstacles that you overcame already? You already overcame some obstacles. What's that obstacles that you had overcome? Shout out to Royal Sag in the house. Try it. Hey, Norma Jean moderating. So appreciative. Okay. The obstacles you overcame in the past was, listen, you close out these old cycles with the Wheel of Fortune. You caught that rat by the tail and you changed I heard you caught that rat by the tail and you changed your fortune. Now you got good luck. You got good luck on your side. Oh, you separated from somebody who was trying to feed off of your luck. They saw you. They might have even told you, you my good luck charm. What they were really saying is, I love to steal as much of your energy as I can and not reciprocate it just so I could better myself. Oh, yeah. What's up with the, what was this? They made some accusations and some trouble for you. What was that? Did you close the shit out? You closed it out. It might have took you a minute to see it, but you closed it out. We have the Knight of Cups. Spirit, Queen of Blades, is guarded against you with the Seven of Pentacles and ain't helping you because of the Seven of Swords, because you're lying to yourself about being sweet, kind, about your dreams. This person said that Spirit wasn't supporting you. The Spirit wasn't in support of you because you have bad intentions or some shit like that. I heard that was a lie. That was a lie. You closed that cycle out. So slowly but surely you're getting ahead. You're making progress, maybe like a tortoise, but you are getting ahead. So let me see, where you at with this now? How you doing with this now? Where you at right now? Where you are is Temperance. Yes, you're learning to balance your feelings, to do things fair, for yourself. I heard, interesting, I'm glad I rewatched the series because we have Sheriff Jody Mills here. And Sheriff Jody Mills, when the boys met her, she was just getting out of very manipulative and verbally abusive relationship. Yeah. So, but she ends up, that's interesting, because she ends up getting out of the relationship. So the dude was like always talking stuff to her, telling her she too fat and this and that, and comparing her and making fun of her when she tried to eat something and all this stuff, right? So she breaks up with him. And later on, she has some different experiences, but later on, she ends up meeting another person who's really nice to her. But the boys bring it to her attention like, you're totally treating him like he was your ex. So if you're in this experience right now where it's hard for you to not bring your baggage from the past to the situation, and so you're not coming to the situation. You're like, I'm just gonna do me with that Nine of Wands energy here, Nine of Bones. In this is you sitting back in your own energy. Nines are hermit energy. All the nines of the minor arcana reflect back to the major arcana, and that's hermit energy. You're being more solitary. And the changes that Jody Mills made, they were her making changes. And so she attracted an improved situation, but there was a process to it, right? And she had to recognize where she was still holding on to anger and bitterness and resentment from the past. So I do see, like, while you're on your own and you're in this chill and heal phase, like, this is to help you process and release the anger, the bitterness, and the resentments from your past, okay? And anywhere where somebody was working against you, you have done the right thing, and you came in with a very pure energy. I see that you came in with big dreams, but what you didn't know was your luck was entangled in some old shit. But because you kept doing the right thing over and over and over again, this Mender Broken Heart Fairy is here to help you. It's an energy. Remember, it's an energy, not an entity. It's an energy that's here, and it's related to transforming your life, to replace whatever, to improve upon whatever somebody thought they got away with. The consequences behind it will be disastrous for them. And the replacement, what do they call it? Restitution, and the restitution that you will receive from our spiritual legal authorities will more than compensate for anything that you think that you were missing, lacking, that was stolen or taken. Okay. Let me see why the camel came up here. They want you to know that you need to continue to move forward. Do not give up. Okay. We have the Tower coming out. With the Two of Cups coming out, a dream team. And the Seven of Wands. Yeah. Listen, keep believing that you deserve it and that you are the attractor of what you want. There's a mutually beneficial relationship here. There is going to be, like I said, this person, the Tower is going to come down. The destruction of this false thing that they built up, they're going to suffer for that, you know? Anywhere where this person is having regrets, like they're having realization, like they messed up on a love that was really going to stay their ground and stick with them. And now they could be feeling some envy because they're not by your side. If you had a twin flame relationship and you had to let it go because your twin flame person was toxic, first off, it was a shadow twin. It was not your true twin because you're not that abusive like that. Yeah, you had some stuff, but you kept improving. So a true twin, somebody needs to hear this. A true twin flame is somebody who's going to heal and grow with you, whether that's together or separately on their own. They're going to heal and evolve and grow with you. That's a true twin. Somebody who just brings all the contrast and the shadow and shit, that is totally, you could call it a karmic connection or a shadow twin. It's the same energy. It's somebody who's here to be the catalyst for you to see what the heck you deserve and what you need to stop putting up with. The thing about it is, whoever this was that did dirt in the past, they know the error of their ways now. But you can't give in to that. At this point, you can't give in to it. Maywood, Illinois. They can get voicemail. I'll call him back when I'm done. I don't know nobody from Maywood, Illinois. If they need nails at 1 o'clock in the morning, then they'll still be available in about whenever the fuck I'm done with this reading. All right. So stand your ground, because the phone just rang while I'm in the middle of handling business, right? So some of you could get a phone call from this person while you in the middle of handling your business, healing your heart, doing all this stuff. They could take you really by surprise. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. Do not cave. Do not fall for the bullshit. Okay, let me see. What's up with this hidden secrets? The hidden secrets is, I thought I told you I'm a star. You see the ice? You see the car? Okay, so hold on. You are a star. Yeah. You don't have to accept a life you don't want. And if the situation is dead in the water, for you, you don't have to go back to it just because they want you. The hidden secret in this as well that I'm hearing is you help them heal in some sort of way. Even if it's just realizing that they got some shit to do differently, because that's what really regret is. Regret is when you realize you should have did shit differently. I heard they just pissed off that they got caught. Whatever. What's with the back to the basics energy we have with the quill? Show me why the quill is here. You're a star, though. You're healed. You're healed. And this person doesn't know it. And this person, they need a reading. And this person, they may not know it, okay? And they may not really, like, it doesn't really matter. It really doesn't matter if they know it or not. I mean, because they came to do a specific thing in your experience to trigger you to do the healing work for yourself. Once you've done that, then that's where, you are triggered to, it's like the switch shut off and you just did not want to You just did not want to be in that energy no more. It became repulsive to you. It rejected you. The energy, you felt like it's like, what is it like? Why did I just see this? Okay, so I don't know if you've ever seen a video like this, but at one point when I was younger, I worked a little bit at the airport for the airline catering company, and they showed us this safety video that showed what happened to a truck, one of their catering trucks, when it drove behind one of the jet engines for the airplane. That shit was just blown away. It was just blown away. So right now, because of the healed state that you're in, anything that this person is trying to assert into your experience, whether they're trying to put curses, hexes, black magic, steal your energy, steal your love, get into your life and make a position for themselves, whatever the fuck it is that they think they're doing, I'm just saying to be blown right away. Like they cannot enter your energy. See, you were protected against all spells, hurt, curses, and hexes when you realized that you were the one who was accountable for what happened in your experience. Accountability broke the curse. Ooh, that's the title. Accountability broke the curse. Hold on, I got to text that to myself so I can remember. Because if I don't, accountability broke the curse. That is the point. So if you've been wondering, anywhere where you stopped blaming the world for what had happened to you and who did what to you, and you took accountability, what you did was you reclaimed your power from all these external sources, because as long as it's their fault, there ain't shit you could do about it. That's the facts. And it will be their fault because you will proclaim it. Or you'll stop fucking proclaiming it and you start reclaiming your power, which is what I see happen here. You started taking accountability for what was happening in your life. And instead of saying, I can't, I don't know how, it doesn't work, it's their fault, you began to say, what can I do? How do I do it? What can I do? What else is available for me? What's a better way? How can I have a better outcome? I'm ready to learn how to do it. Teach me how to take my power back. Teach me how to be responsible for this. Show me how to make more responsible decisions that I'm more satisfied with. You know, they didn't do it to me. It was my lack of awareness that it was me in power the whole time. It was like I handed them all the controls to my life, I heard, until you didn't. Until you said, oh, hold on, that was mine. That was my fault. Oh, did I do that? That card came out in the Spanish reading I did last night. Steve Urkel card. It came through. They were like, put that on a card. I'm like, okay. Yeah, did I do that? Yes, you did that. And sometimes it'd be some Urkel shit like, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. But I totally did that. If you could look at everything and say to yourself, I did that, I did that, I did that. And because I did that, I can do something about it. Because I did that, I can change it. I have power in this. Reclaiming your power. Your accountability broke the curse, broke the spell, broke the hex. This person here, wow, I mean, you had to get back to the basics. I feel like that's the basics. What's hidden is they don't know that you're healed. What's hidden is you're a star and you're about to find out. You're about to blow the F up. Your accounts are going viral. People are going to be looking at you. And this other person, they're still blaming everybody else. 9 of Swords, they're still blaming everybody else. They're sitting by themselves in worry and stress and psychological abuse. This person was psychologically abusive. That already came out in the reading. I told you that this person was psychologically abusive. They told you a lot of ugly things, and it's taken you some time to deprogram all that stuff they were telling you. They were telling you nobody else is going to love you. They were telling you that you're so difficult to love. You're such a difficult person. They were telling you that your dreams don't make no sense. You're never going to get that. Look at you. You from here. You can't have that. That can't be you. They were part of that cursed energy. But when you started coming into your power, taking your accountability back, that's why they had to go. And that's why that problem had happened. They got them out the door. And that's where the curse, the hex, the spell broke. You are no longer under their enchantment. You are no longer under their manipulations. You started reclaiming your power back. And it wasn't done there. It was not done there. After you started reclaiming your power, came into a stabilizing the power and getting to learn how to use it effectively. So what's on the other side? Let's see what's on the other side of this portal for you. Okay, this can go back over here to the oracles of shadow and light. What's on the other side of this portal? Lion's Gate portal. What awaits you? Ooh. Well, apparently this is about your heart healed, because I didn't mean to grab this deck upside down, and they say keep it upside down. This card came out upside down. The shallow grave, you miss someone. They say you ain't gonna miss nobody no more. You ain't gonna miss no thing no more. There's no more missing. You're not missing them. You're not missing no thing. You have it all. It's in you. You feel fulfilled without their presence. You feel just fine. I feel fine and dandy. I got damn skippy. That's what I heard. Okay. 2 of Pentacles with the King of Bones, King of Wands energy, and the 6 of Swords. Yes. See, on the other side of this, what you're going to find is that, honey, you're going to feel a lot more ease, a rest after struggle. You're going to be a passionate leader of your life and the direction of your life. There is a major timeline shift happening for you where you've been in different heartbreaking situations. They could have been romantic. They could have been financial. They could have been familiar. Shit, it could have been all of it, is what I heard. But wherever you felt that, there's a rest coming after the difficulties for you. I heard it's contingent upon you understanding that you do have power to influence change in your experience. You do hold yourself accountable for the choices that you make. That does not mean that you berate yourself, belittle yourself, or beat yourself up if it doesn't turn out the way you thought. You just retain your power and say, okay, now I know one way to not do it. Let me do it a different way. Let's try this way. Maybe this way will work. And that's okay. Yeah, we have the 7 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This has to do with unconditional love. This has to do with options. This has to do with seeing beyond what's immediately present. This has to do with what you're picking and choosing to put on your plate at the buffet of life. Everything is up there on the buffet of life, but you ain't got to put it on your plate. Like I said before, if you want steak, don't go fill up on pizza. And if you don't like liver and onions, just don't serve yourself none. They got other stuff up there. They got crab legs up there. If you had dock and all, they got crab legs on there. Go get you some of that snow crab. I don't like crab legs, so I'll go get some chicken, some beef. I'll even eat the pork, but I ain't gonna fuck with them crab legs. It's not my taste. I don't have a taste for that. Okay, I tried because I wanted to have more options, but I found that I didn't like it. So you tried something, you didn't like it. You just tasted one. Just taste one bite, see if you like it or not. So here you took a bite of this. You took a bite of this experience. You took a bite of this situation. You found you didn't like it. You don't have to eat no more. Don't put it on your plate no more. Don't put it in your life no more. You don't have to select it. You are the pointer, the chooser of where the energy flows, and it's all what you're thinking about. Honey, if you want to improve your situation in any type of way, what does that improvement look like? Because if you can see it and feel it here, then it reflect out there. Everything you're seeing out there is old news, folks. Anything your physical eyes can see is old news. It's all old news because it was created in an energy that's been done. And when this new experience shows up, it'll be old news. And somebody says, but it's been the same for so long. That's because you kept waking up and staring at the same thing. And what you're staring at is pushing the button on the order that you're calling, like just like an Amazon order about to be delivered. Yes, you calling on an order to come in based off what you're pointing at, what you're looking at, what you're talking about, what you're feeling about. You have the chance, because your heart is pliable. Yes. So with the pliability of the heart that came out in the beginning of this session, talking about your heart was formed around a bunch of hurtful things. In other words, you are pointing and choosing a bunch of stuff that you didn't like. How were you doing it? Because you kept looking at it, you kept thinking about it, kept being mad about it, kept telling the story to everybody you met, all your friends. Oh, that motherfucker, do you know what they did? Did I tell you about what they did? Your friends were like, dude, you told me this story like 5 times already. You don't need to tell me no more. That was if you have some real raw friends like me. I don't know. Do you? You kept choosing it over and over and over again, but you took accountability for that. When you became aware of the fact that today the things your eyes see is old news and it was created on the day before, and today you're creating what your eyes are got in store, you started picking and choosing differently. And for some of you, that's happening right now. Right now is a great time. Right now, yes, whenever you find this in time and space, it don't matter when it is, but right now is a great time to put on in front of your eyes, whether it's on your television, on your telephone, in your music, in what you're holding, in the book you're reading, and who you're talking to, and what you're looking at, whatever it is, in front of you, lay out a buffet that's the most delicious thing you can feast your eyes on, because it's creating for you. And when it is old news, you're going to still love it. But the thing is, to make it your old news, you got to love it now. Love the vision of it. You got to raise into the vibration of it, and it don't feel crappy, and it don't feel mad because you don't have it, and it don't feel complaining because it's not here yet. It's taking too long and none of that stuff. No, you've done the right thing thus far. You're going to continue to do the best thing. And it's not about being right. I hear it's not about right or wrong. Right is not the accurate word. It's just the easiest word that comes up. But you're doing the thing that is the most aligned with this reality for you. And I heard for over 80% of you, this is just going to be a confirmation and a reminder to keep your vibes up, keep your heart flying, and keep your mind focused on what you choose to bring into your life. And remember that anything that you don't like here, it's old news anyway, so just don't look at it no more. Don't pick it. Just because it's sitting up on the buffet of life don't mean you got to put it on your plate. So I have some oracle cards here. Let's start with the Miracles Now deck. Let's see what messages we have for you. Yeah, so your accountability broke the curse, baby. I love that. When you allow yourself to be the creative force that you are in authenticity, and authenticity, there's no room for lies. There's no room for deception. That's not authentic. You can't lie to yourself and say it's everybody else's fault when you brought it home. You brought it home. And if you brought it home, you could put it out and you could just not bring no more of that home no more. Okay. Let's see. What's the message? What's the messages for those who are watching? What miracles now do they have? This Lionsgate portal, or the energy that's in their life whenever they find this. Some of them aren't on the Lionsgate portal time when they find this, but whenever you find this message, and definitely for those who are watching in the few hours of this Lions portal, what do we have? To relinquish control, I simply let loose and allow myself to be more childlike. What I love about this is the being more childlike. That's authenticity right there. See, children are not trying to put on airs, please somebody. You know what I'm saying? They play, they have fun, they do what they want to because they want to. That's why they be getting in trouble all the time. You know what I'm saying? Which further lets me know that you're going to have a good time. You're going to let yourself have a good time in part of your miracles now. And guess what? Some folks ain't going to quite approve of it. They might get some stink eye going on. They might not like it. That ain't none of your damn business. Just like the kids, you got to yell at them kids so many times to get them to hear you, because they're so busy having fun that they can't even hear your voice. They're on such a far frequency from the anger or the disappointment when the mom is like, oh my God, you guys stop running and screaming. How many times does mom have to say that before the kids finally hear it? In other words, you're in this situation, go be like them kids. And all them people is mad because you're loving your life and you're having a great time at it. We can't hear them. They're on another frequency. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I'm too busy having fun. Do that. Yeah. Have fun. Enjoy. Stop trying to look right and appear this way and that way. Do what feels fun right now. Allow yourself the pleasure of being alive instead of, oh God, I'm fucking alive still. Whoa, what a vibe killer that last statement was. I can change my patterns when I change my mind about them. And that's what I'm talking about here. In this healing phase you've been in, this introspective phase you've been in, you have noticed what patterns. And it was part of you embracing accountability, is that you had to notice what were the repetitive patterns that you were doing so that you could understand the repetitive patterns you were living. Yeah. What else do we have for the miracles now for you? What's the miracle now message? Miracle now message. What do we have? I love this. It says, I don't dance around the perimeter of the person I want to be. I step in fully and completely. And that means start right here where you're at. And somebody says, but I can't start right here where I'm at because I'm not there yet. I heard, but what if you are? Can you be there in your mind? Can you sit and see yourself being fully in this desired character, this desired state of being? Because you can in your mind and in your emotional body. But that takes deliberate, intentional focus. Again, you're the pointer, the chooser. That's how you point and choose. By what your brain is focused on and where your feelings are. If it feels great, if you're thinking about things you want more of in your life, then you're going to have more of what you love in your life and it's going to feel better. And if you're focused on what this old news looks like, well, then congratulations. You're going to recreate another experience. It looks just like the old news. And it ain't going to be nobody's fault but your own. And I'm not going to let you get away with without accountability. Like in this channel, it's not about you liking it. Like this girl texted me, she's talking about she needed a reading. While I'm live, they want to text me and tell me they need a reading. Okay, cool. So I sent the information. So here we go. Let me see what I have from the lunch notes. I found this little deck at one point. Let me just see what the girl say. Oh, now I want to see about you further. Let's see. What's the message? What's the message? Do you have something to say from this deck? Thank you. It says, keep your head up. Keep your head up. All right, Pop, come through. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Keep your head up, baby. What else? Spirit said, keep your head up. You got this. Notice how they didn't say, have somebody else pick your head up. Who was supposed to keep your head? Oh, you. Yes, it's about you. I can't do it for you. I mean, I could stimulate you into it, but you got to sustain it. You got to do it. And at the end of the day, I don't want to stimulate you into it. I don't want to be the reason why your head is up. That's just creating codependency. I was not doing this for that. I'm doing what I do because I know what's worked for me. And if I could share those techniques and processes with you, then it'll work for you too. And then, yay, more empowered people. Oh, I told you you're a star. You're a star coming out in your message. I told you you're a star. Oh my God. What else? What else? Something else. You're a star, baby. What else? I heard. Okay, so I just heard the Flower of the Universe song from Sade. And it's like the universe is watching you. The angels are watching you. And they hear you when you cry. This love is far and wide. When you smile, the stars align. Flower of the universe and child of mine. So you had to remember that you are this beautiful growing creature in this universe that was put here with intention. You're not here by accident. You are not here by accident. You are here on purpose, with purpose, and you are a star. So keep your head up no matter what is going on. Okay, this deck is done talking. I'm done with you. You don't want to talk? Fuck you too. Excuse me, did you say that? Yes, I did. Yes, I said that. If they don't want to talk to you, fuck them too. That's what I heard. And right now we're going to go with the inner fucking peace cards. Hello, another deck. I love. Oh, if you're scared of scary language, then this neighborhood is too tough for you, baby. You might want to go back to your little neighborhood over there where you from, because around here we're just raw and real. So let's see. What's the message for you? What is the message that I have for you at this time, please and thank you? What is the message at this time? All right, here we go. Wax on, wax off. Wax the hell out of the task at hand. Listen, you got work to do, honey. Wax on, wax off. Honey, some stuff coming on and then some stuff's coming off. Bring it in, take it out. It's a process. It's a process. When you put wax on, it don't stay on forever. If you leave the wax on, it's going to mess up your paint. It don't look good at all. It's going to look ugly. You got to take that off. So something come on, it's time for it to go. In other words, get comfortable with the process of accepting and releasing. Accepting and releasing. You know, kind of like breathing in and out and in and out. It's a repetitive cycle. It's not going to stop. It's fuck this shit o'clock. Take a 5-minute mental vacation. It's fuck this shit o'clock. Take a 5-minute mental vacation. This reminds me of the reading I did earlier talking about being in the silence. So much kept coming out. What else do we have here? Have a beautiful day with the Buddha. Can cultivate inner booty. So the Buddha is the spiritually awakened human. That's what a Buddha is. It's not some godhead of some religion somewhere. It is a spiritually awakened being. So cultivate that in you. Okay. Now I have the fairy dust oracle cards as well. So let's see what the fairies want to say. What's the message? What's the message here from the fairies? Okay, here we go. 4-leaf clovers. You have found a 4-leaf clover. Unlucky times will soon be over. Hey, I love that. What else? What else you have for them? Tell me what you got. Turquoise. A turquoise crystal is color blue. Its healing magic works on you. All right. And do you have one more for them? Do you have one more for us? It says, creative. Life is a canvas for you to use. Paint all the colors of happy moods. Yes, your life is a canvas. Right now is the perfect time for you to paint on the canvas of your mind, of your heart. Some things you want to see more of. Let me get you one last card to close out our session from the Namaste Stress Less cards. Okay. What's the message? Let's put some shuffles on this. Hello, Chale. Thank you so much for being here. The girl says she want to, the one that texted me, in case you were wondering, she said she want to check me out. So she want a TikTok. I said, okay, how you want to pay? She didn't say nothing else after I said, okay. So let's see. I'll laugh if she finds, if you find this video, girlfriend, you gonna know I don't sugarcoat shit. Okay. Anyways, let's see. What's the message for everybody who's in tune right now? Whenever now is on all time, space, and dimensions. What's the most valuable guidance you can give for us at this time, please and thank you. Most valuable guidance from the Namaste Stress Less cards. What do we have? Okay, here we go. What if you could fly? It said. Earlier, I said something that was about letting your heart fly. It says, what if you had the ability to fly? Let the wind take you high and the sun shine on your face. Above the world, look down at where you once were. Begin to understand where you were from a different perspective. Be free of it all. Gliding high in the sky for 8 minutes. And hold on. The Lionsgate portal and this recording is 8/8. Okay? On August 8th, like I said. So 8 minutes. Do it as long as you can and as long as you want and as many times as you want. That's okay. The longer you hold it, Abraham says, once you hold a thought for 60 seconds, momentum grabs a hold of it and it's easier to find a new thought and energy starts being drawn to it. So the longer you hold that feeling and that thought of what you want to bring in, the more energy you're drawing to it. Yeah. It says stress can make you feel stuck in any situation. Feeling stuck can block other perspectives. Don't allow yourself to feel caged in a small box. By letting your mind float away, you give yourself the freedom to rest and receive new ideas about your situation. Once the mind is calm, the answers become clear. This is what I have for you at this time. Thank you, Norma Jean, for moderating. Thank you, everybody who showed up. Daisy, I see you in Illinois, too. I see Chalet. Who else did I see in here? A Royal Sag, yes, down there in Arizona. Hey, babies. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. Thank you for your thumbs up, your shares, your likes, all the good stuff, donations, consultation. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. 감사합니다. Gracias. That's all, folks. And I'm out.